Presented by Epillo, Europe's leading name in digital healthcare. Epillo presents Democratising medtech.
Hello and welcome to this very special conversation on CNBC TV18. I'm Mridu, Bhandari. Well, this past year, we have magnified our focus on two critical areas. One is that of medicine and healthcare, and the other is that of digital technologies. What really happens when both of these come together? One of the many emerging technologies that healthcare organizations are exploring today is that of blockchain, a technology that has immense potential to really transform patient care with efficiency, with transparency, and with innovation. And to tell us more about this technology and more, I'm joined today by Aasif Shah, the Chief Executive Officer of Epillo Health Systems, and Deepak, Prashar, partner at Hydra 7 Labs. Welcome, gentlemen. It's a pleasure to have you here with us. Aasif, let me begin by asking you, your company, Epillo Health Systems, is a digital healthcare company based out of Europe. What is your larger vision of working towards transforming the whole medtech landscape? What are your key markets and what really are the problems that you've set out to solve?
Epillo Health Systems is a digital healthcare company based in Europe. We are aimed at transforming the medical technology landscape by incorporating the best of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and blockchain in digital healthcare applications. At Epillo Health Systems, we want to help everyone lead a healthier and safer lifestyle every day through products and services that connect, automate, disrupt, and bring innovation to the digital health landscape. We're working on products and features to empower people to be healthier with the information, assistance, and connections they need to act on their health. We are developing technology solutions and deep insights to enable care teams to deliver better, faster, and more connected care. And we are exploring the use of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and blockchain to assist critical care and well-being in predicting drug-food interactions and drug-drug interactions, preventing adverse drug effects, and much more around the pill, concentrated in Europe, USA, and Asia.
All right, let me also pull in Deepak into the conversation. Deepak, first up, very briefly, please introduce us to what Hydra 7 Labs really does. And for our lay viewers here, please tell us in simple terms what fourth generation blockchain technology is and what is its immense potential, particularly for the healthcare space.
Hydra 7 is the latest fourth generation technology blockchain, which is poised to solve the issue caused by previous generation of blockchains. Hydra 7 is based on decentralized ledger and is an open source technology, can be utilized by many companies for their future developments of critical healthcare applications.
Aasif, we are talking about decentralizing or democratizing medtech here. When we talk of democratizing healthcare, technology, of course, plays a very, very central and a crucial role there. How do you see artificial intelligence and machine learning in particular reshaping healthcare services in the future?
So with the extreme proliferation of data comes the opportunity to further democratize healthcare. Intelligent computing, data sharing have advanced, spurred by these companies are leading the way. Security, privacy, and safety net is also included in this ambit. So AI gains its strength from being able to shift through massive amounts of data. Artificial intelligence right now is ready to assist and augment the providers and consumers of healthcare with many capabilities, such as coordinated care, data, and image analysis, studying correlation between diseases and patients' data, predicting health outcomes, medical device automation, and patient monitoring. For example, the artificial intelligence-based computational molecular docking model used in the present invention can autonomously explore multiple possible binding sites and modes and score them accordingly to the interaction potential of drug compounds and food constituents with target protein sites and detect the drug and food interaction type by predicting the most probable binding site. A linked clinical tool for practitioners to study and analyze the co-administration of drug and food constituents is unlocking a whole new data outcome stream for the healthcare industry in our innovation. Artificial neural networks are used for drug-food constituent interaction prediction. A machine learning model adapts to the consumer preferences and learns along the way. Here at Epillo, a medical tech utility model is powered by AI and based on blockchain distributed ledger model for a large population in healthcare and in general. And a new innovative solution offers to unlock a whole new usability and data relationship metric for consumers and clinicians based on a patent pending innovation to imbibe more care into the healthcare system with the help of disruptive AI, ML, MD centralized storage and transmission systems.
Right, and speaking about this new innovation, tell us more about it. You've introduced a blockchain-based digital therapeutics product with an aim to really increase the efficiency of your prescription drug plans. Please explain what's really unique about this offering. Is it something we've never seen before, and what is it going to do for the patient?
Yeah, it is something very unique for the patient and particularly for Asia. So digital therapeutic devices are patient-facing software applications or devices, or a combination of both that helps the patients to treat, prevent, or manage a disease or a condition. Now, digital therapeutics can really support a patient in self-managing the symptoms or adding benefit to their current therapy, and thereby improving the quality of life and other clinical endpoints. For example, if you take a connected app to your asthma pump, so that app in itself, standalone or in combination with the device, can form a digital therapeutic device to help you manage your asthma medicine intakes. So Epillo's product and solution offering called Interx is a digital therapeutic device that aids the population in preventing undesired drug-food interactions and drug-drug interactions in unsupervised home settings, thereby increasing the efficiency of their medicines by helping the patients to manage, track, predict, and take actions on the drug-food interactions and drug-drug interactions.
Very interesting insights there, Aasif. Deepak, Hydra 7 Labs has partnered with Epillo Health Systems for this particular offering, Intrex, that Aasif was just talking about. Tell us what this partnership will really mean for patient care at large. What are the strengths that both of your organizations bring to the table? And what are the common goals that you all are trying to achieve together?
We are bringing the best of both the companies of this venture. And we have reached the breakthrough with the innovation in the field of digital healthcare and introducing decentralized medtech to the world to lead a healthier and the safer lifestyle. By decentralizing the medical records, we aim to create a central repository for the patient's health data in a much secured and safer way, also assuring the privacy of the patient. Here, the patient will have a control over these medical records, and it will be also a safeguard them towards any fraudulent activities.
Right, okay. So, Aasif, coming back to you, you mentioned earlier that the technology patent is pending around the world. So give us a sense, is this something truly unique that nobody in the world has done before? By when can we expect this solution to really be accessible to medical professionals as well as consumers around the world? And how are you really planning to scale up its availability across the world?
The vision of Epillo's innovative systems and methods is to reach every person who has ever taken a pill, to help them make their drugs work better by managing their interactions. That is, if I speak about the numbers, though around half of us are on pills. Every second one of us has consumed a therapeutic drug to recover from an ailment, major or minor. If I talk about the numbers, there are 160 million users in USA are consuming one drug a day. So those are our potential consumers. 217 million users in Europe are consuming one drug each day at least. We are not talking about consumption of multiple drugs here. We are just talking about one drug a day. Totaling 377 million users in USA and Europe. And if we talk about Asia, the highly populated countries in Asia, China and India, we have over 1 billion plus potential users who can benefit from Epillo's tech commodities.
Right now, it's time to head into a very short break. On the other side of the break, we'll talk about the upskilling requirements, the cost, and cybersecurity concerns around democratizing medtech. Stay with us on CNBC TV18.
Epillo presents Democratizing Medtech.
बुआ जी, हमारे पैनासोनिक एसी की नैनो हीट टेक्नोलॉजी है 99% वायरस और बैक्टीरिया पे असरदार।
स्प्रे कर लिया, अब चेक कर।
बड़े से मकान से लेकर खुशियां बांटती कोने की दुकान। मैसूर से कोयम्बटूर, भोपाल से बर्धमान, हम हैं तो रोशन रहे सारा हिंदुस्तान। एक्साइड, इंडियाज #1 इन्वर्टर बैटरी।
A show that is unmatched.
We tell you stocks to watch out for and which sectors are impacted.
Thought-provoking.
If you have 100 listed funds to invest in, make a choice of 8 to 10 good methods of trying to see the futuristic performance parameters of the portfolio is ahead of the curve.
And will give you maximum value for your money.
So programs like this were able to get the message out that people need to invest in the stock market to augment their wealth.
A masterclass with India's biggest market experts. Smart money at these times. CNBC TV18 raises the bar once again with television's highest accolades by winning 10 awards at the EMBA Awards 2020. Business news continues to be the channel of choice for India's influencers and viewers year on year. CNBC TV18, follow the leader. Learn the art and science of investing from India's most credible investment gurus.
When investors go around selecting smaller business should do better, but you have to be careful that you're not buying a business that's getting disrupted because of tech change that is happening in the world at large.
Right from the basics to the most profitable investment vehicles.
Big haystack is a small cap space. I think continues to be a theme, but the market has moved on to autos and more cyclical plays.
And the opportunities that help you capitalize on today's exciting investment landscape.
When you make a hurdle of 10 or nothing, you miss big opportunity because a large number of stocks do well every year.
CNBC TV18 Investment Guide at these times.
What's the big deal? Join me, Nisha Pordar, as I bring you the top trends on the deal street.
Stay ahead of the curve with in-depth conversations on the hottest topics.
Do you think that this marks the beginning of Indian companies taking the same route to realize their American dream?
Take cues from big interviews on what's in store and meet the top deal makers.
S&P has become a very important decision-making parameter in the marketplace.
Get forward-looking ideas and insights from regulators, industry leaders, and investors.
The power of knowledge gives you the edge. Be future ready.
Big deal at these times. Reporters from ground zero around every corner.
This is the time for the government to deliver the goods, or else the protest continues.
Bringing more stories.
Real estate sales may be back on track, but labor availability is concerned.
From more places.
As COVID-19 disruptions are expected to continue in 2021, fundraising is going to be a tall ask.
Bearing witness to history as it unfolds.
The incidents of 2020 are bound to have a historical impact between India and China.
And explaining not just what happened, but what the news means to you. CNBC TV18. Follow the leader.
Your $1 million smile is possible only because of your smart health insurance plan. When you insure your health, you secure a healthy mind, body, and bank balance that lets you live your life to the fullest. Health insurance can help you meet all your life goals, avail tax advantages, and get the coverage your health deserves. Upgrade your life with the right health insurance.
Epillo presents Democratizing medtech.
Welcome back to this very special conversation on CNBC TV18. Our focus today is on how emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, or blockchain can really revolutionize healthcare and medtech in particular. In this segment, I want to focus a little bit on the challenges that we see ahead. Aasif, one, can you share with us some ideas and new possibilities that AI and ML are opening up in the healthcare space? And two, what will these opportunities really mean for the healthcare professionals of today? How should they reskill or upskill themselves in order to stay relevant in the future?
If you talk about the global digital health industry, the global digital health market size was estimated at USD 114 billion in 2019 and is expected to reach around 144 billion in 2020. And the industry is poised to grow at a compound annual growth rate of around 27.2% from 2019 to 2015. So meanwhile, 85% of physicians believe that digital health can have a positive impact on patient care, according to American Medical Association. Further, 87% of consumers are using at least one digital health tool in emerging and developing and developed countries, according to Rock Health Survey. So recent technological advancements make it possible to monitor individuals closely and continuously on multiple scales in real time, while also incorporating genetic, environmental, and lifestyle information. If you talk about reskilling or any additional skilling that healthcare workers might need to adapt to those changes, in particular to our technology, we would be providing add-ons to the existing EHR systems, and we would be also be providing a standalone solution for doctors who are not yet beneficiaries of EHR systems, for example, in countries like India.
Right. Okay. So let me also come to another concern, which is cybersecurity. Now, Deepak, hackers are getting more and more sophisticated. They are evolving at a very, very rapid pace. Attacks keep getting more and more complex and more frequent. So many people are really skeptical about putting their personal data on technologies like blockchain. How are you navigating the whole cybersecurity challenge as far as your offering is concerned?
We understand that the cybersecurity is a major concern these days, and that is one of the reasons behind this wonderful union. Hydra 7 is the fourth generation blockchain, which is faster, safer, and the more secure. Epillo and the Hydra 7 technology will set unprecedented level of accuracy. Blockchain technology works by the creating packets of information in the form of a chain, linking one recipient of data to another. In this way, packets and the keys can be transferred from one person to another. Through this partnership between Hydra 7 and Epillo Health System, we are getting a cutting-edge medical technology to the world.
Right. Okay. So, Aasif, now giving patients access to their whole medical data really offers an advantageous realignment of the doctor-patient dynamic, but along with that comes some complications, especially around the ownership and use of data. And the progress towards digital health goals sometimes gets hindered in these cases. How are digital health companies really dealing with this challenge?
Okay, so firstly, let me just clarify that giving patients access to data is no longer an option. It's a priority. Patients are the legal owners of their data. Right now in this system, patients have less or no control over their healthcare data storage and transmission. So legally speaking, a patient is the sole owner of his or her data, and she can keep that data safe with the doctor or share the data with the doctor when needed. So digital health companies have been keeping the data in silos and faraway environments, which are not accessible when the patients or the providers need that data for analysis or for checking the patient. In future, the ownership of data will lie completely with the patient, and safe sharing protocols will be established to share the same with the practitioner when needed. This will rather strengthen the relationship dynamic between the patient and the provider.
Right, okay. And Deepak, is this whole creation of a secure identity layer one of the key challenges to the whole public acceptance of using blockchain for something as sensitive as medical data? And what are the things that really could go wrong with the implementation of blockchain in healthcare applications, the things that we really need to guard against?
In the current scenario, the healthcare organizations are facing a serious problem in sharing medical information without sacrificing the privacy and integrity of information. Today, it is clear that trust is fundamentally broken in the online world. Each day, armies of hackers break into various online channels and steal valuable records. People's online identities and information are misused. To put it simple, we are here because of the current system lacks in these issues storage of such large volume of health data in this important issue. Patients have less or no control over the health data storage. We are through the technical partnership with the Epillo healthcare system represent the transparency of data balanced against integrity and trust.
Let me also focus a little bit on the costs. And Aasif, as far as your new offering Intrex is concerned, how affordable is the technology really going to be, particularly in emerging nations like India, where the rich-poor divide is huge, the urban-rural divide is also huge, and how can a technology like this aid in really making healthcare more effective, particularly at the bottom of the pyramid?
So the technology would be placed at par with existing health and well-being applications, of course, lower than the price of Netflix. So there are huge challenges for health systems in India in terms of quality, accessibility, affordability, and inequity. But with those challenges also come the opportunity to cater to a large consumer base who is motivated significantly to better their lifestyle and well-being and increase the efficiency of their drug plans. Be it rich or poor, everybody consumes prescription or therapeutic drugs for healing from some or the other ailments. So that's a potential consumer. The more data points the healthcare industry will have regarding the consumption and drug patterns of consumers, the more it can help the patients in understanding and managing their drug food and drug-drug interactions, thereby increasing the benefit of their drug plans and imbibing more care into the healthcare system overall.
All right, so we've spoken a lot about blockchain over the past half hour. So tell us, really what are the next big frontiers that can be conquered with blockchain? Aasif, give us a peep into the future. For instance, if I'm a patient, how can I expect my interactions with healthcare professionals, with healthcare organizations to really change? And how can I become a far more evolved and educated patient in the future?
So as Dr. Prashar rightly put it, data balanced against integrity and trust. That's what blockchain stands for. We at Epillo anticipate with this technical union with Hydra 7 Lab, we anticipate that blockchain will be the key that unlocks the barrier to healthcare data sharing and ultimately enable an industry-wide shift to value-based care. It enables participants in a group to securely share data with each other without a middleman and keep track of what was exchanged and when. So in the current scenario, healthcare organizations are facing a lot of trouble in sharing medical information among different stakeholders without sacrificing the privacy and integrity of the information. Now, to store and share such large volumes of sensitive and personally identifiable data securely is an important issue, and that issue can only be solved by placing that data on a decentralized, trustable, and immutable ledger. So patients right now have less or no control over their health data storage and transmission. Hence, the trust in the care system's efficiency, safety, reliability, and security is being compromised with the current models in use. We believe that blockchain is the answer to those issues.
All right, and finally, just 30 seconds to each of you to tell me one new possibility that democratization of medtech will perhaps open up in the future, a possibility that perhaps we cannot even imagine today. Deepak?
I think the merging of two companies, that's going to answer it all. And it will be, it's great in the future with the blockchain technology. We can help Epillo, and Epillo will also grow with this technology.
Right. Aasif?
So democratization of healthcare, as quoted by Stanford, is an emerging trend during and after 2020. So as we talked about data, AI and ML, with the extreme availability of data, further comes the opportunity to make sense of that data to cure diseases, predict diseases, and overall increase the care in the healthcare system for the patients and for the healthcare industry in general.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much for those very valuable insights into what democratization of medtech can do for us in the future and what the healthcare services of the future might actually look like. Thanks for joining us here today. Appreciate you taking out the time. News and updates continue on CNBC TV18. Goodbye.
Epillo presents Democratizing Medtech.
Presented